Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, the theme park evangelist. I just came here from Disney Springs. I'm now at the Magic Kingdom, and I don't have much time left before I have to go to work myself. Anyway, so I'm going to make this super quick. I mean, there really isn't much to show you other than I'm going to give you guys an idea of how busy this park can get during spring break. Now, the attendance today is lower than it has been the past few days. Also, with Easter weekend coming, which you would think would be really busy, surprisingly, it's making some people realize, oh, I need to go home and celebrate Easter. Maybe here anyway, or maybe it's just been one of those days. Maybe tomorrow will be worse. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys the crowd level, ride wait times, and I'm also going to teach you guys how to use the Flik Card because a lot of people don't actually know how to use it. For example, that is the crowd level right now going towards the castle. It honestly has been worse in the past, to be honest. Sorry, I had to take a quick picture. But yeah, like Christmas Day, I'm sure it was like a billion times worse. Just wait till tonight, and trust me, it's gonna be very hectic. My goal is to go through the entire park, go through Frontierland, well, Adventureland actually to start with, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrow Land, of course. I'm already in Main Street USA, so I started here to begin with, and then I make my way over to, I'm going to start on this side because I never go this side very often, and just kind of loop my way around the entire park, and I'm going to try to do that in about 30 minutes-ish, maybe less. I bet I can do it though. Alright guys, let's do this. Sorry about that, my camera glitched there for a second. So, it's pretty hectic right here in Adventureland, which is pretty understandable because, you know, you got some major attractions over here. The Jungle Cruise, which is at a 55-minute wait right now, which is actually not bad for that attraction. Honestly, the biggest problem with a lot of the wait times for attractions, for those of you who are used to doing standby a lot, because you don't know a lot about Fast Pass, which I will explain later in this video too. Because, or whenever there's a lot of people in the Fast Pass line, Disney has to accommodate for those people because they promote it so much. There's a position called Merge, and they're the ones that are responsible for separating the standby from the Fast Pass. So when there's a lot of Fast Pass, you can guarantee they're going to be trying to get as many Fast Passes there as they possibly can. So we certainly wouldn't want any complaints about that, would we? So it makes it a little harder to try to get more standby through. I mean, obviously, no, and then they have to squeeze through some standby. That's the biggest reason why there's usually a long wait time for attractions, especially during busy season. Even during slow season, this is going to be in effect. Now, as far as what are Flik Cards, I might as well go over that now. Pretty much every single Disney attraction has it. They're basically red cards that you can wear around your neck. And you are given to them by a position called greeter. And they ask you to hand it to the last cast member at the end of the line. And you're probably wondering, why would I want to do that? Well, ironic as it sounds, there's a machine that beeps whenever you're not, the cast member is not sending them. So they scan it, and you have to scan it twice to ensure that it gets acknowledged, so to speak. So it starts a timer on it, and then you bring the timer, and then you bring that card with you through the entire line. Once you get into a position called Ripper, who puts you, or keeps you with your party, depending on how many people are with you, of course. They will take your card and they'll scan it into their box, and that will send a signal to the main box to display a new digital time, how long the wait is, and that's how they do it. Universal, I'm not sure. I would love to know, but I don't work for Universal, to be honest. So obviously you can tell that I'm on Frontierland, and I'm right next to Splash Mountain, which explains all that water and the screaming. I'm not sure what the wait times are like for these rides. We're about to find out just a little bit, but you can see it's a little busier over here than Adventureland because you got some really major attractions over here. I can tell just by looking at Big Thunder from here, if you can tell from here, that the line is stretched out all of the way to the front entrance. This is very normal for a busy spring break season. I'm sure it was worse earlier this week, but today is just a little slower than the other days have been. Yeah, right now Splash Mountain's at a 95-minute wait, and Big Thunder is at a 70-minute wait. And this, of course, all has to do with the fact that they have to accommodate for Fast Pass. And, of course, all the major attractions, you can guarantee those Fast Passes went by quick. By the way, you can book those up to like 180 days in advance if you're a resort guest. And if you're just a ticket buyer, 30 days in advance. So book them quickly, book them early. And keep in mind, they are free. They are not, extra admission like a lot of people think they are, and they're not. So as you can tell, I'm now in Liberty Square, which of course is very busy. Mainly because a Haunted Mansion right over there. And also, there's a really good restaurant over here. And of course, you got Hall of Presidents like right behind me. And Haunted Mansion is currently at a...
Watch yourself, buddy.
65-minute wait. I was also watching him too. Believe it or not, I was watching out of the corner of my eye. So yeah, that's pretty normal. Looks like they got the line going into that little white building over there, which is kind of cool. I've been in there before during this season. It just means that you're going to be waiting for quite some time. But at least you got the interactive queue near the end of the line, so it's not terrible or anything. Please make a mental note of this. If you ever come to Magic Kingdom, this is one of the most popular areas to get your phone charged. As surprising as it is, most of those barrels are hidden USB phone chargers and also your typical wall plugs. And that is right here in Rapunzel's Village, which is literally right next to the Small World and Peter Pan's Flight, just so you guys know where it is. Speaking of which, It's a Small World is currently at a 50-minute wait, and they have the end of the line grader out right now, greeting everybody. I'm sure Peter Pan's Flight is almost a 2-hour wait. I would not be surprised. I'm just passing by the attraction right now. I'll let you guys know in a second. So I was close, maybe. It was 80 minutes. That's like 40 minutes shy of 2 hours, so I'll let you guys decide on that one. And yes, obviously you can tell I'm already in Fantasyland. If I could give this vlog another name, which is already long enough, I would also say the quickest I've ever walked through the Magic Kingdom. Even on a busy day, I'm still managing to do it. And to think I got here at 4:25, it hasn't even been 20 minutes yet. And I got one more theme line to go through and I'm done. So, definitely a very quick vlog. I'm just about out of Fantasyland already. As I'm about to pass by the Cinder's Mine Train. I am not going to Storybook though. Reason for that is I do not like Storybook Circus at all. I think it is the worst thing that Disney has ever done with Toontown Fair. So that is one realm or theme land you will not be seeing me go into. I'm doing most of them. I did realize shortly after I had started this vlog, I did not mention that one at all. I'm sure some of you noticed that. And I apologize about that. Some of you guys, I'm sure, love Storybook. But just me personally, I don't like it. I just think it's a complete waste of space. But that's just me. So I just looked at the wait time for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's almost a 3-hour wait right now. That's pretty crazy. And that, I don't think has anything to do with Fast Pass. Maybe a little bit of a reason. Honestly, it's mainly because it's so stinking popular. If you don't get here, a rope drop, and run right over here, there is no guarantee that you're going to get right on there in like a short amount of time. The later you come here, guess what? The longer the wait time's going to get. It always happens. So we're at that weird section of Fantasyland where you're ending your walk through Fantasyland and coming into Tomorrowland as you're passing by the Mad Tea Party. I like the ride, I just don't like spinning. And that line is pretty long for an attraction that usually doesn't have a wait time. And of course, this attraction, by far, one of the most popular attractions in Tomorrowland, also happens to be the one I work at. It's not as bad today. I mean, yeah, the line is going almost all the way out to Storybook Circus, like it normally is, but at least it's not wrapping all the way back around. Like, the line is, but it isn't. Like, there's nobody in the line. Let's just put it that way. And while I'm over here, I also wanted to point out that there is some construction going on with Cosmic Rays. I mentioned it earlier. They're basically putting in an outdoor area right now. You probably noticed that there's a scrum around the carousel. Don't ask me what's going on with that. I don't know. The Tim Tracker doesn't know. But I know what's going on with this. I already asked. They are putting in new outdoor seating area to expand it, and they're covering it up so that way you're not going to get dumped rain on while you're trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, we're going into Tomorrowland right now. This is by far one of the busier sections. So yes, the attendance is a little higher over here. Or the crowd level, whatever. Let's swing by Space Mountain while we're over here. And I'll show you guys what that wait time is like, assuming it's open right now, because that ride's getting old and breaking down a lot these days. It's very sad. So right now the wait time is at a 90-minute wait, but it probably is longer because they do have people wrapped around here and going back into the building, which is good because in the past, when I've seen it really busy, the line would be sticking out here. So I like to see it this way, that's for certain. The longest the line has ever gotten that I've heard, it was 5 hours, and that was on New Year's Eve. And that's not a surprise. These guys are always playing music out here. Too bad I cannot hear it from where I am, like ever. And I also wanted to show you guys where the Fast Pass kiosks are while I'm over here, because a lot of people don't know where the nearest ones in Tomorrowland are at all. I mean, they're all over the park, but I'm going to show you guys just the ones in Tomorrowland because I'm most familiar with Tomorrowland. And also, just for the fun of it, there is the People Mover. That's how you get over here. It's kind of in the dead center for a reason because it's right by Astro Orbiter. Also, a lot of the action takes place right here in the dead center. So that's why they did it the way they did. You know. But yeah, you can see that there's definitely a lot of people over here. And that does not surprise me one bit. Buzz Lightyear broke down. That's not going to be good for some of the other attractions in this land, because whenever an attraction